Hello and welcome back to Immortal News. In this video, we'll be covering 10 stars who have passed away on September 2nd and in the last few days. In the news segment, we have updates about 90 Day Fiancé's Paul Staehle, who has been missing, and French designer Laure Severac, who tragically passed away, as well as the passing of an MMA fighter at the age of 30. As always, we will have special tributes. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving us a thumbs up. Your encouragement means a lot to us and helps us continue sharing the stories we care about. Thank you. Number 10. Bill Richardson, a lifelong advocate for freedom and public service. Bill Richardson, an influential American politician and diplomat known for his efforts in freeing hostages and other unjustly detained Americans abroad, passed away on September 1st at the age of 75. He died peacefully in his sleep at his summer home in Chatham, Massachusetts. With a diverse career that included serving as a congressman, energy secretary, and United Nations ambassador during President Bill Clinton's tenure, Richardson was perhaps most affectionately known as the Governor, due to his time as the governor of New Mexico. First elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1983, Richardson later served in various capacities in the Clinton administration before successfully running for governor of New Mexico in 2002. He served 2 terms and left office in 2011. Though a contender in the 2008 presidential race, he was not successful but continued to impact global politics through the Richardson Center for Global Engagement, a nonprofit he founded in 2011 dedicated to international peace and diplomacy. Nicknamed the Undersecretary for Thugs by President Clinton, Richardson's most enduring legacy may be his work as an international advocate who went to great lengths to secure the release of Americans detained overseas. His tireless efforts have been lauded by many, including Neda Shargi, the chair of the Bring Our Families Home campaign, and Mickey Bergman, vice president of the Richardson Center, who hailed him as a champion who lived a life of public service. Known for his ambitious vision for New Mexico and dedication to public service, tributes poured in from across the political spectrum, including from Senator Martin Heinrich and Secretary of the Interior Deb Haaland. His work has been described as instrumental for indigenous communities, and his influence is remembered as titanic in American Hispanic politics. Tribute to Bill Richardson. Number 9. Jimmy Buffett, the king of Margaritaville and architect of the island dream. Jimmy Buffett, the iconic singer-songwriter best known for his anthem Margaritaville, passed away on September 1st at the age of 76. While the cause of death was not immediately disclosed, the statement on his official website confirmed that he died peacefully, surrounded by family, friends, music, and even his beloved dogs. Buffett leaves an astonishing legacy, not just as a musician, but also as a business mogul and a lifestyle brand architect. Over a 50-year career, he only had one top 10 pop hit, but that song, Margaritaville, became the cornerstone of a multi-billion-dollar empire that includes restaurants, retail stores, resorts, and even a line of beer, Landshark Lager. In 2016, his net worth was estimated at $500 million, a testament to his business acumen. His career as a recording artist was prolific. He released 4 platinum and 8 gold studio albums, and his compilation Songs You Know by Heart sold a staggering 7 million copies. Additionally, he found success as a writer, with his novels and memoirs reaching number 1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Despite his immense success in the business world, Buffett never strayed far from his musical roots, touring annually with his Coral Reefer Band and maintaining his reputation as a top concert draw. Born on December 25, 1946 in Pascagoula, Mississippi, Buffett grew up in Mobile, Alabama. He developed his signature beachside persona after relocating to the Florida Keys, and it was this persona that captured the imaginations and aspirations of generations. A sentiment often echoed about Buffett's music is that it encourages people to embrace joy now a philosophy that seems especially poignant given his passing. Buffett is survived by his second wife, Jane, their two daughters, Sarah and Savannah, and son, Cameron. His life was a song of leisure, happiness, and entrepreneurial ingenuity, embodying a unique brand of American dream that many aspired to but few could replicate. Tribute to Jimmy Buffett. Number 8. Ahmo Hight, a trailblazer in the fitness modeling world. Ahmo Hight, an iconic figure in the realm of fitness modeling, passed away on the morning of August 29th at the age of 50. Her death was confirmed by pro bodybuilder Chris Cormier, with whom she raised a son. Though the exact cause of her death has yet to be disclosed, it is suspected that a blood clot resulting from a recent head injury may have led to her sudden demise. Born and raised in Cloquet, Minnesota, Hight developed an affinity for fitness and gymnastics at a young age. This passion paved the way for her groundbreaking career in the fitness modeling industry. She shot to prominence in 1994 after capturing titles such as Miss Fitness USA in the Western States Division and Miss Fit Body Bay Area. These victories launched her into a successful career that included features in significant magazines like Iron Man. Ahmo Hight wasn't just another pretty face. She combined her remarkable physique with undeniable beauty, essentially kickstarting the fitness modeling genre within the female space. Her influence stretched far and wide, even into the digital era, inspiring a new generation of fitness influencers on social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. In addition to her modeling career, Hight ventured into acting, with roles in various cable films and appearances on reality TV shows like VH1's Real Chance of Love and I Love Money. Her multifaceted talents and unwavering determination have left an indelible mark on the world of fitness and beyond. Tribute to Ahmo Hight. Number 7. Marti Maraden, a trailblazing luminary in Canadian theatre. Marti Maraden, the esteemed actor and groundbreaking director, passed away on August 31st while visiting family in Sweden. She was 78 years old. A key figure in the Stratford Festival since her debut in 1974, Maraden's significance in Canadian theatre is monumental. She was a pioneering woman director, admired for her versatility and her ability to bring out the best in classic and contemporary plays alike. Maraden was appointed co-artistic director of the Stratford Festival in 2006 after having worked alongside greats like Peter Ustinov, Brian Bedford, William Hutt, and Maggie Smith. Beyond Stratford, she served as the artistic director of English Theatre for the National Arts Centre from 1997 to 2006. She was also a co-founder of the Magnetic North Theatre Festival, the first of its kind dedicated to Canadian work. Maraden had a rich and varied career touching several prestigious stages across Canada and the United States. Her directorial work at the Shaw Festival, Canadian Stage, Manitoba Theatre Centre, and others solidified her reputation as a master of her craft. In her lifetime, she directed an impressive range of productions, from Shakespeare to modern dramas, earning her a special place in the annals of theatre history. Survived by her husband Frank, a fellow Stratford Company member, Maraden's influence as an actor, director, and mentor will be felt for generations to come. The Stratford Festival plans to honor her memory by dedicating one of its 2024 Shakespeare productions to her. Tribute to Marti Maraden. Number 6. Christine Clements, a pioneer in the dubstep genre. Christine Clements, renowned in the music industry under her pseudonym Vaccine, passed away in the early hours of August 22nd at the age of 43. Her untimely death was confirmed by her husband and fellow musician James Clements, known by his stage name ASC. According to the announcement, Clements was briefly admitted to the hospital on August 16th for a sudden downturn in health. A luminary in the dubstep music scene, particularly during its heyday, Clements was one of the few women to successfully break into the then male-dominated industry. She was signed to the famous dubstep label Hot Flush Recordings, under which she released 3 records in 2007. The following year, she founded her label, Vaccine Records. Her last official music release was 2014's Decryption EP on Auxiliary Transmissions. In more recent years, she ventured into creating music for video games and operated a bakery business. Clements was widely known for her delicate and emotional approach to dubstep and autonomic. Beyond her musical achievements, she was celebrated for her radiant personality, exuding warmth, kindness, and compassion. Her impact extended beyond the stage and studio, touching the lives of those who knew her both personally and professionally. Among the many tributes that poured in, Rob Booth of Houndstooth Records aptly described her as a force of nature and highlighted her trailblazing role in the dubstep scene, which was primarily male at its inception. Christine Clements leaves behind not just a body of influential work, but a legacy of breaking barriers and inspiring a new generation of artists. The void she leaves will be deeply felt, both in the industry and in the hearts of those who knew and loved her. Tribute to Christine Clements. Number 5, Douglas Bruce Lenat, a pioneer in artificial intelligence and ontological engineering. Douglas Bruce Lenat, a towering figure in the realm of artificial intelligence, passed away on August 31st at the age of 72. The founder and CEO of Psycorp Inc., Lenat was instrumental in shaping the fields of machine learning, knowledge representation, and ontological engineering. His innovative work earned him the prestigious IJCAI Computers and Thought Award as early as 1976. Born in Philadelphia and raised in Wilmington, Delaware, Lenat displayed early interests that would shape his exceptional career. He excelled academically, earning his PhD in computer science from Stanford University. His contributions began with his work on the AM program, a theorem proposer that was one of the first computer programs aimed at making discoveries. Lenat was also crucial in the development of Heurisco, a heuristic discovery program that won him the Best Paper Award at the 1982 Tiaaleaiga conference. His findings set the stage for the future of AI, especially his belief in the need for common sense in AI systems, which led to the development of Psych, a project aiming to create a comprehensive ontology and knowledge base for AI. Lenat was an influential member of the scientific community, serving on advisory boards for both Microsoft and Apple, and was one of the original fellows of the 8AI. He was also involved in numerous projects for the U.S. government and military. In 2022, he launched MathCraft, an innovative program aimed at enhancing math understanding among middle school students by using AI as a fellow student rather than a teacher. His legacy goes beyond awards and technical achievements. Lenat was a visionary who persistently pushed the boundaries of what AI could achieve. He worked on not just creating intelligent systems, but systems capable of learning, thus bringing AI closer to human-like thinking. His work has had far-reaching implications, affecting sectors from military simulations to healthcare and financial services. Tribute to Douglas Bruce Lenat. Number 4, Mila Stojanovic, a golden voice in opera's 20th century pantheon. Mila Stojanovic, an iconic Serbian soprano opera singer, passed away on September 1st in Belgrade at the age of 86. Born on January 13, 1937, She began her illustrious career with the Belgrade National Opera in 1960 and gained international recognition just 2 years later at the Edinburgh Festival. She had the honor of being one of the Golden Voices, the four most beautiful operatic voices of the 20th century, and is listed as one of the greatest performers of the Verdian repertoire in the Villa Verdi. Stojanovic made her debut at the Metropolitan Opera in 1967 and performed with legends like Placido Domingo, Luciano Pavarotti, and Franco Corelli. Besides her Verdian roles, her repertoire was diverse, including works by Puccini, Tchaikovsky, and Beethoven. She was the prima donna of the Belgrade Opera until her retirement in 1993. Stojanovic was married to Zven Saramandic, a leading Serbian bass singer from 1970 until his death in 2012. They were a well-known duet in Russian romances. Her legacy is not just her lush sonority and subtle dynamic nuances, but also her role in breaking glass ceilings in an often male-dominated industry. Tribute to Mila Stojanovic. Number 3. Arthur Leong, a pioneering giant in New Zealand football. Arthur Leong, one of New Zealand's football legends, and possibly the oldest living all-white, passed away peacefully on August 31st at the age of 92 after a long illness. Leong had an illustrious career, making 15 appearances for New Zealand between 1959 and 1964, during a time when international matches were rare. He broke barriers as the first player of Chinese ethnicity to represent New Zealand, debuting in a 3-2 win against Deportivo Saprissa on June 6, 1959. On the domestic front, Leong was a linchpin for Technical Old Boys, serving as player-coach, captain, and club president. He also held a position on the Waikato Football Association Executive Committee. Notably, Leong marked England's record goal scorer Tom Finney during a 1961 tour and led his club to win the Chatham Cup in 1962, the first provincial club to do so. Leong is survived by his wife Maureen and children Shelley, Deborah, Brett, and Craig. His contributions to New Zealand football as a player, coach, and pioneer will long be remembered. Tribute to Arthur Leong. Breaking news. News 1. 90-day fiancé Paul Staehle has gone missing, and his family fears the worst after he sent worrying text messages on August 31st. His partner Corinne Martins, with whom he has 2 children, expressed her concern via Instagram, stating that she and the family have not heard from him in days. Paul's mom, Edna, corroborated the account, revealing that she has not been able to reach him since he last indicated that he was lost in the Amazon. The couple, whose tumultuous relationship has been marred by domestic abuse and infidelity allegations, had appeared to be patching things up. However, Paul's disappearance, especially with their history and children in the picture, is deeply worrying. They were in the midst of a separation, and both children are currently under the custody of Child Protective Services. Paul's last text messages to his mother, which were shared publicly with her permission, showed him saying, "I got lost," and "I need a boat to get back." Afterward, all communication ceased, raising grave concerns for his safety. This is the second time Paul has gone missing. In July 2022, he and his son Pierre were reported missing for a week before returning safely to Kentucky. Paul defended their absence, stating that they were on a work trip. Adding to the current tension, Corinne hinted at another pregnancy through her Instagram stories. Whether these images are recent or throwbacks is unclear. As of now, the situation remains tense, and the family is waiting for the required period to elapse before they can officially report him missing to the authorities. Further updates are awaited as concerned fans and family members hope for Paul's safe return. News 2. In a heartbreaking accident that has shaken the fashion and art world, French designer Laure Severac, 37, lost her life during a cycling trip in Wales. The esteemed teacher at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts in Antwerp was struck by a car between Abercrave and Colburn on August 17th. She succumbed to a traumatic brain injury 2 days later at the University Hospital of Wales in Cardiff. Known for her award-winning designs and an influential pedagogical voice, Severac's absence creates a void that can't easily be filled. The Royal Academy issued a heartfelt tribute, emphasizing how irreplaceable her energy and expertise are, and vowing to continue her legacy. An inquest is pending, leaving a fashion community in mourning and a family grappling with an unfathomable loss. News 3, Lui Matalio Dylan, D. Tiaaleaiga, a former Newcastle Knights rugby league player and mixed martial arts fighter, has died at the age of 30 after being found unresponsive in his cell at Maryborough Correctional Centre, Queensland. Once hailed as a rising star in the sports world, Tiaaleaiga's life took a turbulent turn as he became involved in criminal activities. His death, described as medical in nature, is not being treated as suspicious. Tiaaleaiga's family, who were by his side at the hospital, expressed gratitude for the outpouring of love and asked for privacy as they navigate this difficult time. MMA coach Nathan O'Connor paid tribute, saying Tiaaleaiga was built for warfare and protecting the village, and pledging to share stories of his love and respect as a warrior. Now it's time to remember the legends who passed away in the past years. Number 2, David Patton, a 3-time Super Bowl champion and an inspiring legacy on and off the field. David Patton, a former NFL wide receiver known for his 3 Super Bowl victories with the New England Patriots, passed away in a tragic motorcycle crash on September 2nd in 2021 near Columbia, South Carolina. He was 47 years old. The crash, which is still under investigation, also involved 2 other vehicles, leaving 1 driver hospitalized. Starting his career in the Arena Football League with the Albany Firebirds, Patton made a significant impact upon entering the NFL. Initially joining the New York Giants in 1997, he achieved fame during his 4-season stint with the Patriots. Patton's tenure with the Patriots was the highlight of his 12-year NFL career, culminating in unforgettable catches during the AFC Championship game and the Super Bowl in the 2001 season. These plays were pivotal in securing the Patriots' first Super Bowl win. After retiring in 2010, Patton described his years with the Patriots as the pinnacle of his career. Bill Belichick, the team's coach, emphasized Patton's crucial role in the Patriots' Super Bowl history, while teammates like Richard Seymour and Deion Branch took to social media to eulogize him. Outside of his football achievements, Patton was also known for his strong Christian faith, founding his own ministry after retiring from professional sports. David Patton leaves behind his wife and family, who are described as very heartbroken by his untimely passing. His agent Mark Lepselter noted Patton's remarkable perseverance, a quality that made him an enduring figure in the NFL and contributed to his successes with teams like the New Orleans Saints and Washington, besides the Patriots. In tribute to David Patton, the man who once said, "That was the first organization that believed in me," leaves a legacy of athletic excellence and personal integrity that will be long remembered. Tribute to David Patton. Number 1. Conway Savage, a musical virtuoso with a lasting legacy in alternative rock. Conway Savage, the Australian pianist, organist, and backing vocalist for Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, passed away on September 1st night at the age of 58 in 2018. According to a statement from the band, he died due to complications arising from a brain tumor, which he had surgically removed last year. This diagnosis had caused him to miss much of the band's latest tour for their album Skeleton Tree. Born in Victoria, Australia, Savage took up the piano in his early teens and went on to join multiple bands during the 1980s, such as the Feral Dinosaurs, Happy Orphans, and Dust on the Bible. His association with Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds began in 1990 with the album The Good Son. Over the course of his long-standing collaboration with the band, he contributed to 7 albums, including notable releases like Henry's Dream, Murder Ballads, and Abattoir Blues, The Lyre of Orpheus. Besides his work with Nick Cave's band, Savage also had a successful solo career and collaborated with several other artists. In 1995, he partnered with Susie Higgy on the album Soon Will Be Tomorrow. He released his full-length solo debut Nothing Broken in 2000 on his own label, Beheaded Communications. His most recent work was the 2010 EP Pussy's Bow, in collaboration with Amanda Fox and Robert Tickner. Described as irascible, funny, terrifying, sentimental, warm-hearted, gentle, acerbic, honest, and genuine by his band, Conway Savage leaves behind a multifaceted legacy in the world of alternative rock and beyond. Tribute to Conway Savage. That concludes our coverage for today, but the stories of those we've lost continue to resonate with us all. We invite you to also watch our special feature on the 13 biggest stars who died recently, where we pay homage to the lives, talents, and legacies that have left an indelible mark on our world. You can find the link to that video in the description below, or click on the card appearing on your screen now. If you found today's video informative and touching, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Immortal News for more compelling stories and tributes. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay safe and take care.